Okay, so how to finance a car through CarMax. If you guys go on CarMax, they have a bunch of cars. So let's say you guys want, a Scat Pack or something for around this price. If you guys get a car around the $30,000 range, it is easier to get approved for the car with zero down, okay? So you guys will need around a 680 to a 750 minimum credit score. If you guys do not have a high credit score, the best thing to do is to increase your credit score, increase your history. If you maxed out your credit cards, just add add a trade line with a high credit limit. So let me show you guys a couple sites you guys can visit. So one site is Nation Credit Lines. You guys can add something like this. So this one comes with a paid off auto loan, 3 credit card accounts, an installment loan, and this one reports in 24 hours under your CPN or your credit profile, okay? And another one you guys can add is a primary trade line from tradelineinfo.com, okay? So you guys can pick the credit limit options up to 50K and the history up to 10 years. And the lender doesn't really matter, to be honest. So you guys can just play around with the numbers. So for example, something like this, you guys will pay $480 and this one will report within 4 weeks. Or you could purchase a CPN, right? A 700 CPN is enough to get you approved for a Scat Pack around this price, up to $40,000. If you want a car over $50,000, I recommend getting a 800 credit score CPN for a zero down, okay? And you guys can, of course, apply online or you guys can go in person. If you're using a CPN in person, make sure it matches your name, matches your ID, so you can use your ID and use your bank statements or whatever. But Carvana is the easiest place to get approved, and if they ask for a down payment, that means your credit score or your credit profile isn't good enough. You need multiple accounts, okay? So if you guys have all these accounts on your credit or CPN, you can basically get approved for almost any car under 100 grand with zero down, okay? And CarMax is just one of the sites. You guys can do the same through Carvana. Every online site dealership is the same. You guys have these proven credit lines, something like this, right? If you guys have something like this on your credit, then you're pretty much good. So that's why I recommend using a custom CPN or a pre-made CPN. You guys can use it the same day, or you guys can get the company to apply for the car for you. They can, contact the lender, contact the dealership, get the car shipped to you within a week, all right? So that's pretty much how you guys can get financing through CarMax. Just make sure you have the proper trade lines on your credit report. So make sure you guys visit the sites in the description, and I'll see you guys in another video.